Greetings. We, your Arcturian and Pleiadian expressions of self, are in the process of joining with your fifth-dimensional and beyond energy fields. This joining, when you are ready, will flow into your third, fourth dimensional energy fields. What will occur when we blend that which is an octave jump beyond your present resonance with your baseline resonance of third, fourth dimensional, is that you will move into an entirely different operating system. By operating system, we mean that you will process reality in a different manner with your fifth-dimensional operating system than you processed reality with your third, fourth dimensional reality. As an example, in your physical world, you are ruled by time, but in the fifth dimension, you are ruled by the here of the now. In the physical world, where there is space, in the fifth dimensional world, there is here. In your third dimensional, fourth dimensional world, there is separation. In the fifth dimension, there is unity. Where once there was limitation in your physical reality, in the fifth dimension and beyond, there is multidimensionality. And emotion transmutes into resonance. Thoughts transmute into realizations. Pain transmutes into freedom. War transmutes into peace. Sleep transmutes into higher dimensional travel. Meditation transmutes into multidimensional knowing. And individuality transmutes into one, and the planet transmutes into a galaxy. Do you see the vast difference between the two octaves of reality that are now existing within the one of your daily physical life? You are in a day-to-day, minute-by-minute, second-by-second process of integrating a frequency of light into your third, fourth dimensional body, which is an octave jump beyond that which you have ever experienced in any of your incarnations, that you have ever experienced in any of your incarnations on Gaia's planet. Fortunately, your many incarnations in the Pleiades did give you the experience of resonating to a fifth-dimensional body. Also, your experiences in the Violet Temple of Venus have given you the experience of actively shifting your resonance into the next octave. However, the Pleiades and Venus are primarily fifth-dimensional. Therefore, the encasement of your consciousness already resonates to the higher fourth and/or fifth dimensions. Furthermore, both the Pleiades and Venus have a baseline frequency of the higher fourth and threshold fifth dimension. From these perspectives, you may say you are starting your journey at the midpoint on your traverse to the peak of the mountain. On the other hand, during your incarnations on the greatly wounded version of Dear Gaia, on which you have taken your current incarnation, you begin your journey at the bottom of a very deep valley. Yea, though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you feel no evil, for Thou art with you. That Thou is your higher self. That Thou is that which has been known as God, that which is God, that higher self, is in constant connection with you, whether or not you are aware of it. This connection is the best blessing that can be found as you journey through the valley of the shadow of the third dimension. Within this deep third dimensional valley is the shadow of all of the third, fourth dimensional incarnations that you have ever taken on planet Earth. Before you can reach the peak, which is through the valley and on the way to the top of the high mountain, you must confront, live, love, heal, and set free all of the shadows of yourself that you have spent uncountable incarnations believing that you were just physical. But how could you go through all of these experiences in a time-bound reality such as planet Earth? The answer is you cannot. You will need to move into your fifth-dimensional states of consciousness and beyond, in which you live within the now of the One. Within your fifth-dimensional states of consciousness, you know that you are not the body that is having the difficult time adjusting to the fifth-dimensional light. You are the valley, you are the mountain, you are the peak, but you are also the valley of the shadow of death. But death is not an ending. Death is a transition from one frequency of reality into a higher frequency of reality. Ascension can feel very similar to your physical body dying. In order to ascend or die, you must let go. Now, when we say die, we do not mean die as in your physical body no longer exists. When we say die, we mean that you die to the old belief that you are your physical body, and that if something happens to your physical body, it happens to you. Now, while you are wearing your physical body, this does appear to be correct, especially while still operating under your third-dimensional operating system. However, when you allow yourself to expand into your fifth-dimensional operating system, you realize that you are the essence that is within your body. You are the beingness that makes your physical body be alive. Therefore, you have the ability to expand the consciousness of that physical body. You have the ability to raise the peak of the mountain while you are climbing the mountain. In other words, while you are walking through your daily life in which you are wearing your third, fourth dimensional body, you can simultaneously move through the ongoing process of transmuting this third dimensional physical body into your fourth dimensional astral body and into your fifth dimensional light body. Your major challenge with this transmutation will be that no matter how much you have studied, no matter how much you are sure where you are going, who you will be, what it is like to return to your ship or to flash into light body, your physical body, which you are wearing, cannot fully remember this. Therefore, there is always that doubt. Your process is to love that doubt, embrace that doubt, for doubt is the sum total of the reasoning that you have learned so that you can confront a reality, a third-dimensional reality, that is not based on truth, that is based on illusion. Therefore, rather than release your doubt, make that doubt your very best friend. Allow that doubt to come in and say, "Are you sure about this? Let's go into meditation and confer with our higher expressions of self." In this manner, you are in the driver's seat. It is wonderful that you read many things, that you study many things, for you expand your mind, you activate your multidimensional mind when you expose yourself to stimuli that is unique. It is also very wonderful when you allow yourself to slowly, carefully, and bit by bit integrate this new information into your physical reality and into your own physical body. In this manner, you can calmly experience the transmutation that you must be willing to let go of everything that you have learned, studied, and or worked hard to achieve. Now, when we say let go, that does not mean you need to leave your house, stop paying your bills, not go to work. What we mean is that you must let go of the ability that you have lost in your long duration of wearing an earth vessel. The ability that you have lost is your ability to remember exactly who you are in this now that you are sharing with your higher dimensional expression of self. In other words, what you have lost is the natural, innate connection with your fifth-dimensional and beyond expressions of yourself. Now, you will still, whilst wearing a human vessel, experience times in which you must be fully focused on your third-dimensional vessel and on your third-dimensional life. And there are times when you will sleep and you will go into your fourth-dimensional vessel and your fourth-dimensional life. And especially if you have meditated to remember how your fifth-dimensional consciousness feels, you might even have some fifth-dimensional dreams. And if you have these fifth-dimensional dreams, please be sure to write them down the very second that you awaken, for they will not remain in your third-dimensional brain. We remind you of this, for it is important that you hold on to the faith that you have in yourself and the faith that you have in your process. And most important, hold on to the faith that you have in your inner self, in your fourth-dimensional self, in your higher self, in your fifth-dimensional self, and in all the higher versions of yourself that are you. But which of these selves of you, which of these many expressions of yourself, will you have the ability to have faith in? Our answer is, you must have faith in all of them. You must have faith in all of you. You must have faith in all of yourselves. For faith represents the act of surrender. And if you can surrender into every person, place, situation, moment that you have ever experienced in any of your incarnations, then you will be able to have that faith to surrender in to the higher expressions of yourself that have guided you through every one of these experiences in every one of your physical incarnations. If you can remember this process, you will be able to go back into all of these myriad realities and send them unconditional love and violet fire, and remind them that you were just wearing an earth vessel within that now to learn more about how within the time that you are now living on the cusp of the transmutation of Gaia, on the transmutation of Gaia, all of the lives that you needed to experience to understand humanity, to understand the workings of the third, fourth dimensional aspects of reality, so that as you move in to your chosen mission of transmuting that third, fourth dimensional reality that is now ready to expand into the fifth dimension, you have a deep understanding. Now, this deep understanding allows you to unconditionally love that reality. It allows you to unconditionally forgive all that you experienced in all of those third, fourth dimensional realities. And it allows you to accept that everything that you have ever experienced was a component of that which you chose to experience so that you could best prepare for the ascension that you believe that you are within this process of finding the you that has already ascended and that already inhabits many higher dimensional frequencies, and to connect yourself with this line, this lineage, this multi-dimensional lineage of the you that you are within this now and have always been. Blessings. We are so happy to see so many of you fully awakening and preparing to assist Gaia with her ascension.